So I want to harvest some parsley to put in the ferment because parsley is an excellent plant for regulating phosphorus, which a plant that's going in forming a head or forming a flower needs a lot of phosphorus, needs it mobilized. Parsley here is a phosphorus mobilizer. Typically, people will harvest it and just chop it off there somewhere and put it in their salad. But we want the parsley plant to be able to grow and keep producing now through the winter. So if you look closely, you can see that the structure of the parsley plant, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there are 6 little heads, or what are known as crowns. So right down in the bottom here, there's a parsley crown. And I want this plant to keep producing. You may have grown parsley and you put it out and you harvest it, and then pretty soon it's running up to seed. The reason why it's running up to seed is it has not been managed well. The crowns crowd each other out and then prevent the parsley from developing further. So I'm going to take my little knife and I'm just going to cut that crown. I want to be careful I don't sever the root here. Going through and cutting the crown with all of those leaves that I want. And that crown will heal over, that cut will heal over. And now the parsley has some room for the other crowns to spread, and it will continue growing. So now I'm back here at the work table with my parsley. I want to put in a ferment because I want this ferment to be used for lettuces and cabbages and things like that. But I want to show you something that's very important. Right in here, if I take my knife and take these branches off, I see I can cut each one of them. Cut that off and that off. And what I'm left with in the center is something known as a parsley crown. It's a crown of the parsley plant where all of the business end of a parsley happens. Here's a close-up of the way the crown looks. This crown can be dropped in another ferment, or I often will take parsley crowns and drop them in a little bottle with some mead. The mead pulls from the parsley crown the beautiful, beautiful forces of revitalization and rejuvenation and the mobilization of phosphorus, because right in this area here is where the transition is made from above ground to below ground. And this plant is a specialist at doing that. It makes a wonderful tonic for the winter. But we're going to do something a little different with the leaves. So here's a half-gallon jar with parsley leaves in it. And it has the Rejuvelac and coconut water ferment finished. I want to blend with my stick blender the parsley leaves in there and let that ferment. And what will happen is the ferment has the power now to really mobilize and pull out of the parsley the vital things that we're looking for. So here we have the parsley extract in the ferment. I'll let this sit for a week or two. It'll ferment out. All of that parsley will settle to the bottom. The foam will disappear. I'll strain it and then keep it in a dark bottle. 3 tablespoons to a liter of water on a cabbage or a lettuce really makes a big difference in the ability of the cabbage or lettuce to form a head. A cabbage and a lettuce are actually large flower buds, and they make a great demand on phosphorus. So phosphorus, very available in this form, also can be used very nicely for things that are going into flour. This is just one thing that can be done with the basic ferment. There are many other things that can be added to help plants grow.